Good morning, good evening, and good night, my fellow scumbags, and welcome back to another episode of Tommy's Corner, where we dive into all Tommy Slav's tweets. And I know many of you have one question. When the hell is 0.7 dropping? Well, Tommy Slav has posted the cover art for the 0.7 patch a couple of hours ago with the title, Wings of Fury. So if I were to guess, we should be seeing 0.7 sometime next week because they only show off cover arts of big patches when they are nearing release. Another reason why I feel like we're nearing release is because if we go in game and change the version of the game in the settings, we can see that there's already some servers that are already on the 0.7 patch. So I'm very confident that this patch will be released next week. So if you guys just wanted to see when the patch is coming out, well, you got the information, and if you want to click out the video, I don't blame you. But now we're going to see what is being added for 0.7 and beyond. So these are the traders that we will be seeing in 0.7. I'm going to be saying who I think the traders are, so I'll be naming them off from left to right. So first it looks like we have the armory trader because of his camo pants, the banker right next to him because Tommy Slav showed off the banker suit, the mechanic because he's just a dirty fuck, and I'm not sure who this next guy is, but he kind of looks like a general goods guy, like a trader you go for like food and stuff. And the girl kind of looks like a bartender because of her crazy hair, you know, bartenders tend to be a little bit more outgoing. Then we have the boat trader and obviously the medical trader. Now it's important to note that not all traders will be in at 0.7 launch. Making an economy and a trader system is a huge undertaking for the devs, and I'm sure it was hard to make these things work just right within the game right now. I'm sure we'll see most of the traders at launch, but I'm sure there will still be some that are left out for sure. But so far they're looking fantastic and they've done a great job with the metahumans. I'm really happy that they have like their own unique identity, which will make for like a more immersive experience when trading in the Outpost. Low-key, she kinda thick though. Speaking of the Outpost, we can take a look at how the Outpost may look from this video here. And I really like how run down it looks. It really feels like a community of prisoners have made this place their own, and it's quite believable in my opinion. Each trader will have their own space, whether it be the banker, the armory, the boat trader. Everyone will have their own storefront for us prisoners to go in and buy and sell items. And looking at the boss's office, we can see some interesting items in the background, like some type of AK variant and a rocket launcher. I don't think these will be in at launch, but it's still something to be excited for the near future. Speaking of weapons, there will be some new guns added to the game after 0.7, like Croatia's own HS 9mm, and SCUM will be the first game to feature this handgun, and it looks pretty damn sleek. Then we have the grenade launcher that I'm sure many of you raiders will love to see, as well as, I think it's a FAMAS, but yeah, I think it's a FAMAS, with the grenade launcher attachment. If it's not a FAMAS, I'm sorry, I'm not a gun nut, so if you guys know what the weapon is, you can put it down in the comments below to educate me. Next up, we see some more planes in action, and we see Barada's terrible aiming at Tommy Slav, but damn, it does look pretty damn good, and it's pretty sick that we can attach guns to planes to shoot at players. I think it would be sick to have an event that are like plane related, you know, having like dogfights and stuff. So yeah, if they can add that, that'd be pretty sick. Good morning, Post Malof here. And I just woke up as I'm about to upload this video, and Game Pirates has released the trailer for 0.7, let's go! We're also going to be getting 3 new events. We're getting the Wings of Fury event, which is a 20v20 dogfight, as well as a dogfight royale mode, which is what I just talked about, as well as another mode called Money Run, where there's 2 teams that have to loot, sell, and gather as much money as possible. We can rob the other team to sabotage them, and after an hour expires, the team with the most cash wins. So I'm really excited to try out these new events, and I really just can't wait to play. And I know I probably sound like shit, I just woke up and this was honestly the perfect news for my birthday, but thanks for popping out, guys. I'm gonna go back to the rest of the video I recorded yesterday. Parachutes are finally coming into the game with 0.7, and I believe this will be the new way that we spawn in on the island, whether it be right when we spawn or if we die and we random or sector spawn. And I think this will make it a lot easier to have more control of where you actually want to go and to meet up with friends, so I'm pretty excited for that. I've spoke about Danny Trejo coming into the game in a previous video, so I'm not going to dive deep into that. But if you guys want more information, I suggest checking out that video. But TLDR, I believe Danny Trejo will be one of the first prisoners to ever be on the island. Therefore, I think he's going to be the boss of all of these outposts. Mr. Brenner is looking fine and dandy and will be in game sometime after 0.7. We got to look at the new modular vehicles that will be coming into the game in 0.8, which is looking very nice, and it's going to be super cool to see how the community creates their vehicles. Farming will be coming into SCUM, and Tomi says that it's planned for 0.8, so all of you farmers out there should be excited about this. Now you will be able to grow all of your fruits and vegetables that your heart desires. And I'm even more excited because I'll be able to grow some tobacco, weed, and some cocaine. I mean, I think it'll be pretty sick to be the biggest drug lord on SCUM Island. And lastly, we have some lore to cover. Things are starting to feel very forest-like, which is pretty cool to see, in my opinion. These screenshots are very different to see what we have in game right now, but I think we also got a hint to another boss that will be coming right here. I'm assuming this is going to be like the head of the Wild Hunters, and I've talked about this in more detail in my Is SCUM Going in Another Direction video, so check out that if you guys haven't already. But I'm excited to see how they're going to implement this into the game because, like I said, it's very different to what we have now. But this has always been the plan for the game, and it's going to be cool to have other things to shoot at and watch out for on the island. But that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Thanks for coming out to another video of Tomi's Corner. And tell me, guys, are you excited for 0.7? What other features are you excited to see post 0.7? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks again for popping out to the video. I'm Loaflord, and stay toasty out there.